This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected at expressvpn.com/funhaus. Should we put up the whole thing unedited? Just leave it all in. Leave it all in. Leave it all in. Leave it all in.
I have no idea what Deadly Premonition is. I have seen the first 2 seasons of Twin Peaks, and I'm so happy that it ended there and there was never a third season.
Yeah, he never saw the third one.
What? Third season?
Nothing.
Well, what you should know is that Deadly Premonition is Alana's favorite game.
It is unironically my favorite video game. Yes.
Okay. Unironically, is that so? It's a good game?
No, the game is bad, but it is unironically my favorite game in that, like, when I was playing it, I was dreaming about it. I've never been so invested in something as intensely as I was in the first Deadly Premonition, but it is a bad video game. There is no way that Deadly Premonition 2 is even going to be as good as Deadly Premonition. So that's where we're at. It is basically if a Japanese person who had never been to the Pacific Northwest tried to make Twin Peaks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they're like, we want to make a Resident Evil small town murder game. Except it's weird because it starts with like one person being murdered, but then you're fighting zombies, and you would think that ends up being a bigger concern, right? Like at a certain point where. Anyway, let's watch this one. Oh, what day is it?
Okay.
At least they
take it back a little bit.
Why are there subtitles?
I don't know. Dead woman?
Another murder.
She's dead.
Yeah.
It's always about a dead woman.
I solved the mystery.
If you take the letters in Deadly Premonition and rearrange them, it respells dead.
Voldemort.
Oh. Voldemort.
Oh. What's his name? Tom Marvolo Riddle, isn't that it? It's a stupid name that nobody asked for, and she was like, shit, Marvolo, we can make that a name, we can make it work, don't worry about it.
Is that really his middle name, Marvolo?
Yeah, it was so that they could fit I am Voldemort into
I am
his
Lord
name.
Voldemort.
I thought it was Tom Voldemort T. Riddle. They're like, who could he be?
Which one is it? Oh, what's happened here?
Oh no, she got split.
She's not just dead.
This
is like the British.
Yeah.
To be fair, very clean work. Oh.
Frozen in ice. Mr. Freeze. Nora, I don't think you're coming back from this one, Nora.
This is the FBI. I was like, oh shit, are we gonna see this delicately frozen woman be chainsawed up? But it's the FBI's already there.
Well, if you cut along the markers there, it's okay. Hold on,
they
let me translate. Okay,
they cut that ice block into the shape of a swan.
God damn it.
Oh, that's nice.
What a way to start the new year.
I do like that big typeface.
Quiet down,
but why do they have it on the screen for such a small amount of time?
Quiet down.
Weird. It's all weird.
I need to change the volume mixer. Video game is too loud.
I'd be half naked in Havana right now if you hadn't shown up. Soaking up some rays, surrounded by a harem of bikini queens, a mojito in one hand, and a seafood-slathered Havana-style pizza in the other.
You just walk away while he's talking to you?
No, I really, like, literally, no matter what I press.
The regional bureau chief merely issued a special order.
She walks forward.
This is a good conversation, you guys.
No matter what happens.
How could I forget?
Well, here, hold on.
I am not in control at all. This is on rails. This, I could, like, N64.
I'll buy you some pizza.
Uncharted. There are plenty of scenes in Uncharted where you just have to play as Drake walking from one side of a room to another side of a room. So this is no different than that, except worse.
It seems so weird that I can't even explore the environment, though. And now I can't walk backwards. This is so weird.
Right?
You're basically controlling a train.
Sheer
Okay, yes.
Apologize to who? Pizza or God?
Ha ha.
I hate
think
them
you're
both
so
already.
clever.
Okay.
Maybe if you'd eaten
Great.
pizza this morning like a decent
Can you
person.
not go in? Or are you just talking to me?
Making it happen now.
Okay.
Agent Jones, don't let him take control of the conversation. The moment you let
It
your
looks
guard
worse
down,
than
he'll
the
strike.
first one.
It sure
That's kind
does. Yep.
Why is she
A plus
whispering
for
in
the
his
bad
ear?
game side. You got Paul Giamatti in this one. That's nice.
Their faces look like those 2K face scans where they're like if you have a beard and you face scan yourself, it just becomes part of your skin.
Yeah, he looks like my
These must
character
be
from Rainbow
lips.
Six Vegas 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope they just shoot each other.
Come on in.
Hold up. Did that say
Oh.
Francis Zach Morgan?
It did.
Him?
He's back.
This is actually very exciting for me. I've changed
Sean.
my tone entirely. I'm back on board.
All those dreams you said you had about the game were actually dreams about
John, I know
Francis
this
Drake.
means nothing new, but this is huge.
Really?
Community. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big deal.
Okay.
This is our
I
protag.
trust
This is
you,
like
and I'm
Nick
excited.
Fury showing up at the end of Iron Man.
Who?
Yeah, never mind.
He's an old man now.
You can
It's
come in.
2018.
Oh,
Since we'll probably never find out, Alana, can you tell us just very briefly what happens at the end of Deadly Premonition 1?
oh, nice.
Like, what's the resolution in that game?
Well, no, I can't.
Right.
I don't know how I would tell you that succinctly. Basically, he was Zach the whole
You have
Do you
questions
have a
Okay,
hunch
got
as
it.
to why he's old now?
time. I think this is a prequel and also a sequel.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
That happened.
Oh, he's fucking ripped. Look at those eyes.
Clear eyes.
Yeah, he's high as
Full
fuck.
heart.
Yep.
C for zombie.
Is that a full collection of Ratman behind him there?
Is that Ratman number 5? You're damn right it is.
Okay. Okay, let's
There
see
should
if I
be
can walk in
music.
any direction. Still no. No, I still can't. I still have
only go
to. I
straight.
can only
It's the
walk
whole
towards
game.
the one
Hold
place
on.
to hang my
Stand
coat.
there and sway.
Listen,
my God.
Killer 7 had an unconventional control scheme, and people loved that. They call that a visionary game, all right?
Oh my god.
I thought it was they just spent all their budget on voice actors, so they weren't able to do controls.
Almost certainly not.
When are we getting another Dark Dreams Don't Die?
Oh, cookies.
Oh, pizza.
Is that owl water?
Le Kelly.
Tapped from a Pacific Northwest owl.
Mm.
Mr.
Okay.
Morgan, before we question you, allow me to
So-
first read you your rights.
They've come here to interview him.
Anything you say may be used
I
against you in a
guess.
court of law. Please
Alright.
keep that in mind as you speak.
She looks like a Fortnite character, but like from
Worse?
like, Alpha or something. Yeah,
Do we have permission to film this?
on a low machine, like on a Nokia phone. Oh,
It's like they're all a little bit cell shaded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Choice.
my
It's a
fairy.
choice.
I'm
They're
very
free to
like
do whatever
uncomfortable
they
with
like.
what I'm looking at.
Something wrong,
Nope.
Mr. Morgan?
Was he talking
So-
to you or?
God, he
He
loves
is
owl
insane.
water
I'm
so
FBI
much.
Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. And this is
Simon
What if the government's
Jones,
putting something in the owl water?
an analyst from the
I think
Boston
this might be the
branch.
plot of this one.
Wow.
He's been monitoring us for years now.
It's definitely the same voice actor trying to sound old,
Oh.
which I'm a really big fan of because he's not doing a great
Hi.
job. But at
There's
least it's
just-
the same guy.
There's so much about this game, like the first one and what I've seen of the second one so far, where somewhere is a
Seriously.
voice director who's going, all right, let's take that one more time, but slower.
Southern Belle
Can you
and
just
a
speak
lonesome
slower?
loser who can't catch a break.
Also, I guess old voice
Quite
is
the
just
uncanny
slightly
duo.
raspy. Do I
Yep.
sound
Be the
80
perfect
years
stars
Oh my
old?
gosh,
for the
Alana,
latest
what happened?
Video game.
You got so old.
Old voice.
Isn't that right, my fairy?
Oh, he made a reference to a video game. It's meta.
Dark
How many
laughter.
years has it been since someone came to chat with us? Oh, but
So he's still talking to himself,
Yeah.
don't ask
Which
me
is-
about my fairy.
which is Zach, I guess.
That's a private.
I
So
think
the
that
rev-
you guys could finish we could finish the first game
Hard
and
to
you guys
tell
would
what
really
he's
enjoy
thinking.
it personally.
Mm-hmm.
But my
I don't know
eyes
what's
can't be
happening here.
deceived.
I agree.
Yeah, I bet we could.
I think it would be
couches
difficult
are
to
nice.
someone to play through that game and not get into it because it's so ridiculous but so lovable. Okay, what? You want me to
I
press a
kinda wanna-
button here? Okay.
I sort of want to
hiding.
finish this scene and then read a paragraph describing what happened in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Look, inspect, interrogate. This is like LA
This
Noir.
whole game is on rails. Okay, what should I look at? His messy awards and trophies? His
His
indulgence?
indulgence.
Or his poker face?
Say, can I take a puff of that?
You want me to look at... I can either look at or inspect his indulgence.
Let's inspect his indulgence.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Excuse me, Mr. Morgan.
Sometimes dudes on Twitter DM me pictures of their indulgence.
Uh-oh, that's not good. You should report those.
I do.
Nice. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting
But
that
would
I
you
have to press
please
buttons.
refrain
Okay.
from consuming
Yeah, you
that
have to
while
press
we
the
speak?
coconut or whatever that is.
She's telling him what to smoke. What are you... In his
I'm
house?
talking about.
Your indulgence.
She's gonna say
Yes.
your indulgence.
Oh, he is literally getting high. Okay.
Yeah.
great.
That's what I was.
Okay.
I was making
No,
weed
that's
jokes.
just-
Yeah,
This is Rocard.
I got that, but I didn't realize it was that explicit. I thought that you were being creative. You know, classic John, making weed jokes, text me every day at 4:20.
You don't need
Well,
to
that's
worry.
automated. I
much more
set
real
that
than
up a long time ago.
It was one of those
Yeah.
influencer text services that I actually signed
Yeah.
up to.
He's way too high to be texting at that time.
Don't get in our way, and we won't get in yours.
Okay.
Unfortunately, questioning
All
doesn't
right.
work like that. Our data needs to
What?
be consistent.
Okay, yep, got it.
They're
Now,
taking
Everyone's
so
very edgy.
long
put
to
out
talk.
that
Yeah.
stinking indulgence right this minute.
She's being real rude about it, but okay.
She is being weird.
Did the game not want to get a rating for like drug
Yeah.
consumption? Is that?
They're like, if we say weed, then it'll be rated M for mature.
Oh,
If
you're
we
right.
say
She
no.
hasn't once actually said what it is.
Well, it's an
Then I'll
indulgence.
put it on
oregano.
That's what I tell the police officer.
It's some dry leaves.
Using
My
force.
indulgence.
The kids at the middle school sold it to me. They
Okay,
said it was
so-
on the up and up.
Whoa,
The first
whoa,
conflict in this
Aaliyah.
game is
This is Morgan's house.
literally terribly scripted bullshit about him having weed, I guess. My brain is really struggling with this.
Alana,
wanna
do you have to
start a game
press
out for
A to go to the next dialogue, or is there
Yes,
literally
I do.
20
Besides,
seconds in
it's
between? Okay,
legally
that makes
No,
more
Massachusetts
sense.
I'm
for
pressing A. I just keep
individuals, and I
forgetting
mean,
because I don't always
come
have to do it. I have to do it when that little symbol is in the bottom right.
It's
The
medicinal.
not weed leaf?
Yeah. The indulgence
Exactly.
leaf, as we call it.
There should be a like hit L to do a I'm sorry I asked. Like I'm sorry I asked. I want to go back. Oh,
You can use visions to acquire important hints that will help you proceed through the game. Okay, cool.
You're
Okay,
getting a
so
contact
using
high, Lana.
A vision.
I'm subtly high as fuck.
whoa! Look
That
at
shit is
you.
potent. Okay. Alright. Cool. I don't know that it did anything though. I'm gonna look at his messy awards and trophies.
Okay.
Letters of appreciation
Oh God.
from the governor and the Department of Justice.
Echo, stop. Stop. My robot keeps talking to me. Just
We
when I
should all
talk.
be so lucky.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
So you got some
They're
letters
caked in
there.
Can you
dust
straighten
as if it
those?
doesn't even
That's
care
bothering
about
me.
them.
Apparently they're caked in dust. I couldn't tell from the graphics. They look very pristine.
Very new.
But thankfully the game told me they're caked in dust as if he didn't even care about them. That's good world building.
Which governor? Because governors have varying levels of importance. The governor of California is way more important than, say, the governor of.
Hey,
Rhode Island.
Belle.
That's true.
No
How
offense.
dare you?
No offense, but
I mean, I think the first game takes place in a fictional town, but it is in the Pacific Northwest, whereas now we're actually in Boston.
Why are you dressed so handsomely?
Anyway, I hate
by
all
the-
of this.
Y'all keep saying Pacific Northwest. We say Peen Dubs up there.
Who's we?
What are you
Me and
talking
me and
about?
my
Black
hippie
accessory
friends.
wrapped around
Yeah.
your
You
neck.
and the Peeners?
that's a good
Me and the
shot.
Peeners.
That's a male necktie.
What the fuck? Why did you make him a sexist? Why has that happened in this game?
Everyone knows men are the only people that wear neckties. Come on, guys.
I thought you were gonna say that once you're over 50, you just inherently become bigoted.
That's
Oh,
what I was
wow, that
thinking.
too.
You know, you
Happens.
cross 50, you watch a few Clint Eastwood
Yeah,
movies.
they call it Gran Torinoing.
Black represents
I mean, the Pacific Northwest is known for being very conservative and not liberal at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's true.
And
because I am old.
your decision to wear a male tie
A woman with a bow tie.
refers to predominantly male society.
Right, yeah, she's, okay, it's fine. She's declaring a war against a predominantly male society. Which
I learned what feminism was
Alana,
yesterday.
don't you understand? He, as a cis white male, is the most vulnerable member of society.
But also, society is not predominantly male. Statistically, there are more women than men in society. He's not even right.
That doesn't sound like a bigoted opinion at all to me.
Oh
It's
my
a
gosh.
psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells deep
Is he talking to
within
himself?
your psyche.
About himself?
About his own black tie.
We admire your bravery.
It's like, aren't you wearing a hospital
She's
coat?
like, I can see your scrotum through your pants.
I thought you retired from profiling.
Interesting.
I feel like she has a fake accent also. Are you guys picking up on that as Americans?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She's got
Bullseye.
that classic Boston accent. You hear?
You said right from the South.
Yeah.
I thought you retired. I'm from Boston.
You're an easy one to read.
Oh boy.
In order to think with society.
Why is this happening? This is like the first time I watched The Room, and I was just annoyed at how confused I was.
A man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears.
What?
You know what she
Van
sounds
Gogh.
like? She
Don't
sounds
judge a
like
book by
Frank
its cover.
Underwood from House of Cards.
For someone who's supposed to have
Like,
been
what are
one
you
of our
talking
best,
about,
you've
Frank
got an
Underwood?
awful eye for people.
I'm also very confused by her body type here. You see this strange curve she's got going on?
Yeah,
I think
she's
she
got
goes like
scoliosis.
straight from belly button to ass. I don't think there's anything in between. She doesn't have a pelvis.
Who needs it?
True. But I'm
I've
pretty
heard
sure
of
that
it.
looks really odd, right? There's something off about
No,
this
yeah,
character
there's-
model's
she's-
the
she's
position of her
broken.
ass. It's not, no.
Or did all
I
that
found
smoke
out
Style over
kill all the
substance,
little
okay?
gray cells?
Women are removing one of their lower ribs to make it look like they have more curves.
Oh.
What?
Literally
Wouldn't they-
removing parts of their ribs.
I think that's a myth from the 90s.
Yeah,
No.
wasn't that a thing that...
It was that men would remove their
To
ribs so
suck
they
their
could
own
suck
dick.
their
Suck
own
their own
dick. But I'm
dicks.
like,
That
that's
was
not,
Marilyn
my ribs
Manson.
aren't preventing me from
No,
doing
but I
that.
think it's like an actual thing that is happening now.
Oh,
Okay,
I do
surgery.
that's enough.
feel like there are women that's been said about. I'm
I feel
trying
like you'd want more rib. You'd want to create more of a rib cage there, right? To make that
She's
hourglass
smart, but
figure.
she's
if you're
also
going
more
for
of a
curvature,
shrew.
you
Yeah,
want
just add
more
some
rib.
ribs down on your hips.
Yeah, you add
Yeah.
some ribs, and then you add like 3 or 4 more hip bones. You got curves for days.
Hip implants. That's what we need.
Agent Jones.
I'm pretty sure those
That's
exist.
sexual harassment.
Yeah. And then otherwise it's just lats all day, every day. Hip implants
Yeah,
and
yeah.
lats. Okay, great. Dark laughter. Still not sure what's happening, but he keeps calling her Belle.
Belle.
Why did you make this character that I love a shitty old man?
maybe he gets young again?
Well, they're probably going to at some point interrogate
That
him, and then he's
barrier
going to
of
tell a
yours
story.
Also protect you from
Yeah, we're gonna finish this
violent
conversation in
criminals.
about 6 hours based on how
Yeah.
fast it's going.
I mean, I can go through it faster if you want, but I figured you guys were here for the
He's more
content as
dangerous
huge
than I
Deadly
thought.
Premonition
Oh,
fans,
definitely,
right?
definitely.
Can't read him.
I noticed recently you guys haven't been as active on the subreddit. Just wondering what's up with that.
Ooh, oh yeah, I think I got banned
Is he,
for liking it too much. Maybe.
Oh,
I'll
that
just
makes
have to
sense.
assault him head on. First, I'll try using the files on the table to shake him up.
Okay, I guess I'm using the files on the table to shake him up.
Oh,
But
nice.
what if I
Okay.
played chess? You know, these are the tough decisions that I have in this game.
Yeah.
These
Should we use the
vacant
files or
eyes.
play chess?
Chess or
Can
the
you
case
hit?
files.
Can you
You
hit
just
L
knock off
again?
all the pieces. Checkmate.
And hold L, yes. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, okay. All right. So be mindful. You only have so many L's that you can use.
Oh.
Oh, I
It
don't want to take
uses-
the L. I think it
hasn't
was
shown
telling
us.
me to use the case files, which I
Do
guess
you
I should've
remember the
been.
homicides that took place in Le Carré, Louisiana in
I'm not going to move to
2005?
them. I'm not going to pick them up because that would require animating that. But let's just refer to them.
We still haven't really got her butt down, so we can't have her stand up and sit again.
we
She does kind of look like the way she's
Solved
sitting.
that
Her
case.
vagina is on the chair. Like, she's curved so forward that her pelvic is tilted down.
Yes, I think you're right.
And that's not normal.
Like a suction cup?
Your report states the following.
She's going to stand up, the chair is going to be attached.
By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while on vacation.
Great.
You then decided to steal the right to investigate
She's gonna stand up
from the
and you're just
local
gonna
law
hear
enforcement and took over the case. After several more
This is an
homicides,
attack
you
on
managed
my
to apprehend the
masculinity.
perpetrator.
I like how she's describing everything he did, like it's accusatory, and he's like, "Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's damn right what I did."
Yes.
Yeah.
He literally did do that.
He stole the right to investigate from them.
Okay.
Just as you said.
Cool.
Was there a giant Dorito on his coffee table?
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was
That was
discovered.
also awarded to him by the governor.
It was that super hot Dorito that they delivered to you in a coffin.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
You arrived in Lucare immediately after that, didn't you?
Yep. Is Lucare a real place? This is Louisiana, apparently.
I'm Googling it right now.
Thank you.
I
It's
have
very
no
important that I
idea.
know this.
Just can't
John
seem to keep
Le Carre is a
ourselves
British
away from dead
author.
girls.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, I know him. Did he write The Night something?
He wrote Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Okay, yes.
Nice.
I'm really
Y'all
worried
heard of
about
it.
It's a
what
reference.
this game has done to this character I really like. He just said we can't seem to keep ourselves away from dead girls.
Yeah, and he's also wearing a science jacket, and I don't know why.
You don't lounge in a science jacket? Also,
No,
is
I
that
don't call
what
them
you
lab
call a
coats, by the way. I call them science jackets.
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know.
Are they talking about the first
you
town?
already
Oh wait,
have
so is are these police officers investigating the events of Deadly Premonition 1?
I don't think so.
Seems
They're
like-
talking about Le
They
Carre.
are investigating Francis Zach Mulligan about other things he has done, I think probably after the events of the first game.
Oh, he's done.
It would be much more interesting if it
Either
were the first
way,
game, but here we are.
That case is closed.
Still just took on this
Closed.
nice doobie, even though she
You
threatened
sure
to
about
take it off
that?
him. She clearly didn't do it. The tie was not strong enough or whatever.
Don't you think this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
Okay, so I guess we're solving his case. Is what's happening.
He's like, that tie would look better around my bedpost.
Come on.
Because then it's my
No
tie.
need
I
to
own
be
it.
around the
That's where I
bush
keep
with
my
us
ties.
now.
Look at all the CDs he owns back there, too. He's in the time of his life.
That's the Dog the Bounty Hunter DVD back there.
It looks like
cool.
he's got some VCRs, maybe. Nice PC for the times.
I've been converting my VHS collection to DVD.
What's the thing that's behind her right now?
Is that like a mini fridge or something?
It's a paper shredder.
I think it's a paper
Oh.
shredder, yeah.
For all
An
the
industrial paper shredder.
Yeah, why does he
They
have cartons of
found
milk?
Lise Clarkson's body.
Okay.
And they're also not refrigerated, too.
Bro.
No,
White
just sitting
Russians.
there.
It was hidden deep within the Clarkson Food Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
Oh, got it. This is the woman that we saw from the cutscene.
After 14 years, we finally discovered
this
the
not a
body of the very
cutscene right
first
now?
victim.
No,
So
I'm
far-
occasionally pressing A.
Okay.
So
Do you
far,
know
Alana
what
has
this
pressed
means?
A, held L, and pressed up on the analog stick.
I didn't have to
Cool.
press up, though, remember? I didn't have to. Any direction.
Just
Yeah.
pressed
That's
anything.
why we're here.
Okay.
What if the big reveal is, because of the science coat, that he's Dr. Freeze? And that
First
is his
victim in the
wife.
case is solved.
Freeze.
Lise Clarkson.
Dr. Ice guy.
This is a photograph of what she looks like
She's
now.
beautiful. Is
How
she
will he
single?
react when he sees it?
Okay, yeah, let's, I guess, show him this then.
So let's.
We're pleased that her body turned up.
At least she doesn't have a tie on.
Yeah.
Deep
Is he
Not
known for
very
having
good.
multiple personalities? He keeps using the we.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, in the first game, he would occasionally put his finger to his ear and then talk to Zach and ask Zach for advice, except that it's pretty obvious that he's talking to himself because there's nothing in his ear.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And in the first game, he goes by Francis York Morgan. In this game, he goes by Francis Zach Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
And
sort
yeah,
of a spoiler.
when people looked closer, they saw it was
Aren't
just
you
a raisin
curious about
in
the
his ear
details?
canal.
Yeah, that's my Bluetooth. And it's not. It's clearly not.
Body or not, we already
So Francis
solved
is the
that case.
detective, Zach is the jokester, and Morgan is just a
Lisa's
card.
body can't
It's
change
what he
anything
drinks.
now.
Exactly. Okay.
And it
Wait,
certainly
her
has
name's Lise.
nothing to do with us.
Lise.
Or that's an affectionate term
I
for this
suspect the body
dead
was
body of this
stored
woman
there
he's never
rather than
even seen.
abandoned.
Unsure.
Due to the
Unclear.
unnatural state it was found in.
Body was stored there rather than abandoned due to... Okay, got it. Okay, somebody... Yes, we've seen it.
She was found frozen in a
Thank
storage unit.
For doing that again. Okay.
Therefore, she looks
Yep,
exactly the
mentioned that.
same as she did when she
You said that.
disappeared.
God, the writing is...
In fact,
Is
she's
there.
in such good condition.
Sometimes you just keep typing. That's you say you're working on a big game, you got a lot of dialogue, you just keep typing. You can't go back and look at what you've already said.
Usually you edit. Or someone does.
You got a deadline you got to meet, Alana.
Yeah, it does feel like someone had 6 months to write this and then waited until the week before, and then it was like, fuck.
Yeah. Or
you know what Miyamoto said? Never deliver late.
That's true.
Yeah,
I think
quote.
they had 6 months, but what happened was they said, I'm not going to let what happened with the first game happen this time. So I'm going to work really hard. So they spent the first week busting their butt, got distracted, didn't do anything for the next 5.5 months, got to 1 week left, and then had to finish it without being able to remember what they had written before.
Yeah.
To
Even
be fair,
stranger is how unbelievably
I think the first game is pretty
beautiful
well
she
written.
looks.
It's just a bad video game because it's janky as hell and like very cheeks.
And the voice acting is bonkers.
I was going to say, most of the development time was they had to play through Deadly Premonition 1 again because they didn't remember what was in it.
At first glance, few would guess she was
There's
a
the
murder
part where the
victim at all.
dogs fall from the sky, as you guys have seen since you played it. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's all very important to the plot.
Giant dogs, it happens. Real weird times. Good game though.
She looks more
Okay.
like a piece of art. Or a mythological figure from a painting.
Mythological figure from a painting.
Wow, like the Boston accent's
This
really coming
keeps
out.
getting better and better.
Oh boy, okay.
Better and better?
I just hate all of this. But I'm
Isn't
doing my
that
best.
right, my fairy?
She also only has 2 positions. She has hands on thighs and then vagina on seat, and then hands on thighs and vagina on seat.
Hands on thighs and then suction cup.
The corpse is
Start
beautiful as a
calling me my
goddess.
fairy at least. My fairy.
I love it.
Oh, well, then I won't.
Don't say
Sounds
anything
just
about
like our story.
Oh, okay. How dare you?
Yes. Yes.
Who's he looking at?
I don't know. He's high as fuck.
That
man.
went okay.
Oh, that's true. Forgot
Now
about
I'm
Yeah, he's
sure that
trying to make
Morgan's
eye
hiding
contact.
something.
He just can't.
that. he's trying not to seem high.
Yeah, he thinks he might be talking to his industrial paper shredder or his cartons of unrefrigerated milk, but he's not entirely sure.
I may be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents.
Okay, stop. Please stop over-explaining things. I'm gonna look at this
Okay.
chessboard.
Okay, let's do it.
That chessboard looks rather old.
Oh, she said that. Oh, I thought I was just inspecting it.
And you can't even buy those ivory pieces anymore.
Okay.
Right.
See,
They
that's
were
the
banned
thing.
by
I
the
respect
CITES
someone
Treaty.
who knows whether or not you can buy chess pieces of a specific type.
You could get a fortune for that
was
on
made
eBay.
in France in the 1900s.
Okay.
We know.
Ooh.
It's
Are they
a
all
bad
his
taste.
historians?
But the weight of the ivory just feels so good in our hands.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
how we
him
all
at
justify
I'm
it.
just not.
You play chess
He
alone?
likes killing elephants and
Oh, yeah.
hates feminism.
Is that a crime?
And playing chess alone, apparently, which is actually pretty cute because there is the only sane character in the first game is the doctor who just really wants to play chess with him, but you never have time, and it's actually pretty sad because again, he's the only character who's not completely bonkers.
No.
Well, it's callbacks.
But now he's playing
reference.
chess, so
But it's a hard
Yeah, well,
game
you
to
guys do
enjoy
that,
when you're
so.
all by your...
Oh yeah, I
He's
remember that.
probably
I kept
just
waiting for it to come
replicating
up.
famous
I did.
games.
yeah.
Or trying to solve problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan? I may not
Okay.
look it, but I'm
Why
actually
is
a
Why
bit
is
of a
Simon
chess nut
defending
myself.
Morgan?
Well,
Because
men,
he's a
it's
bit
their-
of a chess nut himself.
Yeah,
Ah.
When I was in school,
he's Bobby
I
fishing
used
for
to pore
clues.
over every issue of Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
virgin by choice.
Unfortunately, your guess is completely wrong.
That's how he starts
Agent
all of
Jones.
his introductions.
He isn't
I can't
replicating
believe
a
this is the
famous
scene they
game,
chose to open the
nor is
game
he
with.
solving work
Yeah.
problems.
Yep, this is happening.
Like, you would think
there
maybe
isn't
like
a
a cold
single
open
chess
action
piece to be found
sequence of some
Something.
kind, or you hook the people, then bring them in for the interrogation scene. But
Yeah.
no,
And I
Something
didn't find any
chase.
chess-related websites in his internet history.
When did you go through his fucking internet history? I've been here this whole time.
They did it
He was simply
dark web.
playing chess
Oh.
all alone.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like how he has a post-it note that just says hello on it.
Yep, nice.
Me too, dude. Yeah, isolation's been tough.
Note to self: buy more owl water.
So, what's wrong with that, Belle?
I hate it. Okay, I guess we're currently just asking him why he's
I don't
playing chess by
understand.
himself. That's what's happening.
What is the? So there's a murder, maybe, or something happened. Why are
The
we
murder
here? I don't
did
know.
happen previously in the past, and they just found the body of the first victim, and because he solved the case, they've come to speak to him about something.
But he solved the case of the ice girl. Or
No,
a
I
different
guess
case?
that murderer killed multiple people, is the gist I've gotten. And that he
you
solved whoever the murderer is, and he's been like, doesn't matter that you found a body, we already solved the case.
Okay. All right.
Still not entirely clear on why they've come here, but they did come with guns in their hands when they walked into the apartment.
Oh, John fell asleep.
Seriously play as both sides.
Oh, sorry.
John, you've been asleep
Playing
for
chess by
7.5 hours.
You
This is
just
where we are. in the
publicly
game.
confessed to stealing personal data. Seems like that's
Oh no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner.
Okay, I don't care.
We simply happened to intercept a
called Google.
handful of data being sent out from an unknown origin.
ooh.
Legal,
now
ask
she's
any judge.
Really trying to scare
He'll
us.
tell you.
Did you hear that, my fairy? Serious nightmare fuel.
Oh, he's got pills on the ground. Pills here. All right. How do I get out of this as
Okay.
quickly as possible?
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
hold
need to
L.
look at the. Well, before
right.
it was like
It can
look
be
at
either
the
of these
case
two.
files more. Oh, it actually tells you something.
Yeah, if you hold the L.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I didn't hold it for long enough. Oh, I've wasted all my L's. See, I think these two are highlighted, meaning that,
Yeah.
right? I only
Yeah.
got one L left. I don't know how I could possibly get through the rest
Do
of them.
the case files. The last time she was like, maybe if we dig
Isn't
deeper on
there
these case
someone
files or
else you should
something.
have talked to before coming to us,
Get me out of this.
such as
We were unable to reach Patricia
When we
Clarkson.
started this, Simon set up a camera to like film this whole interaction.
Yeah.
That tape is going to go down in history as the most boring
You look surprised.
video of all time.
I thought you already knew.
It's
After all, you
basically
visited
ASMR.
Louisiana
They let
last
people fall
week.
asleep to it. It's very handy. It's a man who plays chess by himself and a woman who's angry at male-dominated society.
I've fallen asleep like 6 times during this gameplay, so definitely works.
I think I'm too angry to fall asleep. Why is this doing this to me? Why? Who made this?
Do you think?
we
Do
have.
you think when
been to
Psychonauts 2 comes
Louisiana.
out, it'll start with an interrogation scene?
But they don't even get to the point of the interrogation at all. It's
Not at
just
14 years.
people being exceptionally vague for no reason for a long
Is that
stretch of
so?
time. For fuck's sake. Okay,
We've been right here in our apartment this entire time.
14 years, same dude, same.
That
When
man
are the
is our
dogs gonna
witness.
fall from the sky?
Aren't you, Simon?
How'd
He's
you know my
right.
name?
Simon and Zach are just always on board with each other.
He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve. Which means that I didn't get to either.
People
What does that
frequently take
mean?
I don't
steps
know.
outside on Christmas Eve.
That's for sure some mistranslated turn of
Yeah.
phrase or something.
What
Yeah.
does that mean?
I feel
Are
like
you spaghetti
positive
on?
I
about
always
So
am indoors on Christmas Eve. I feel like that is a constant.
Yeah, it's cold
Yeah,
and you
unless
want
you're
spending with
creeping
family.
around on your roof pretending to be Santa for your kids.
Yeah, what's going on? What's wrong with you, Simon? He's
I
like,
took
hey,
the
hey,
liberty
hey,
of checking
I'm just
some
Simon,
airline
virgin by
records.
choice.
Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston.
Does that mean anything
This is
to
the
you,
fake
Alana?
name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
That means absolutely nothing to me. Most of this does not mean anything to me at all. Ugh.
Wait, he used the fake name Billy Bishop as an agent? I thought he was Frank Arthur Morgan or whatever.
Francis Zach Morgan is his real name.
Yet that's not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Lucare.
Large scar, does that mean anything, Alana?
He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong.
Nothing that other than the guy sitting in the science jacket is a reference to the first game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, even then, I don't think he wore that many science jackets. I guess he sort of, maybe he did.
Our world is filled with mysteries.
From what I've seen, this is making me very curious to never play the first game ever.
Oh, first game's so good, but same. Even I don't know if I want to play the first game again.
And they always have the most bizarre timing.
What if I just tap A until we leave this room, and maybe it'll get better?
If you want to, I feel bad because I know you're anticipating the game, but if you want to just burn through it.
Again, my stance was always, there's no way. And then when I saw the opening cutscene and I saw how bad it was, I was like, no, this is going to be terrible. It's not going to be good at all. So,
this is the most disappointing sequel since Psycho 2.
Okay, yeah.
Mash it.
Mashing it. Oh, I can't mash through the awkward silences,
Oh,
unfortunately.
wait. If you mash fast enough, each beginning syllable will form a sentence.
It's a clue. Paul McCartney is dead.
I'm sure you've already put it textbook.
Oh, okay. A lot's happened.
Morgan, even this messy room, especially when it comes to those strangely tidy spots.
All right, now she's talking
They're
to
practically
herself.
begging me to question.
What parts of this room are strangely tidy?
Oh, the Dorito.
The pizza, the Dorito thing.
The Dorito thing?
Yeah, the Dorito in the middle of the table.
I
doesn't
have
have
been
dust
questioning
on it.
that for a bit. Yeah, do you think he just had the biggest Dorito chip ever found and didn't want to get rid of it because he was like, oh, I'd probably get money off this. Too bad I'm too high.
Yeah,
He
but
just
then
left
right
it there
before
for his
they
whole
showed
life.
up, he's like, well, I'm hungry. There it is, right in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's another one on the floor.
Mr. Morgan,
Yeah, you can only see it from the other camera angle, though.
I found several spots in this room that look strangely clean.
Okay, that is what she's referring to.
Did you tidy up?
Good thing we were actually pretty curious about that.
He's like, I don't know what you're
Those
talking about.
are sanctuaries.
What?
They've existed from the start.
Okay, it's getting a little weird.
It's a Dorito chip.
Sanctuaries.
Just say Dorito chip, okay? Don't call it a
That's
sanctuary.
right. Sacred places. Hovels for pure souls.
A resting
if you
spot
will.
for Doritos.
It's sacred.
Were there originally objects
A
in
resting
those
spot for
hovels?
Doritos and warm milk.
Something you didn't want us to see.
Warm
The triangular
off milk.
shape of the Dorito is the strongest shape in nature. Known to man.
Yes.
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing.
I feel like his apartment
But
must
we
smell like
know you can't
off milk.
see anything.
Doritos
Oh, yeah,
and
it's
weed.
terrible in there.
You
Yeah,
dip
it's
the
not a good time.
Doritos in the
Simon.
owl water.
Yeah, you get them a little moist. It flavors the owl water because the owl water is notoriously terrible tasting, and then it also moistens the Dorito so it doesn't crack your teeth.
That don't ever touch it again. You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even
So
figure that much out.
He's gone completely insane. Not that he
Yeah,
was ever
everything's-
totally sane, but like now.
My
it's-
bad.
Okay.
You're talking about the games
It's
writer
my
now?
first time actually coming inside.
You're
Swearing?
earning far more than you deserve.
Wait, Simon
What will
said
you do?
because Frank didn't go out on Christmas Eve, he didn't either. And then he just said they've been watching him for 4.5 years. So has Simon been outside of his house in a van watching him for 4.5 years?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
a
the
stakeout.
insinuation, yeah.
That's why he's
Or in a black
still single, guys.
Wiretapping
That's
was your
why.
specialty.
Yeah. Virgin
Oh,
by
yeah.
choice. All right, he chose career.
Crossword puzzles.
You
What
can't
do
have
you
them both.
think,
All right,
my
you can't have a
fairy?
career and sex. It's impossible.
4.5 years.
Oh, wait. He keeps looking. There's someone duct taped to the ceiling.
What does he have to show?
They just haven't noticed yet.
Yeah, that's why he keeps looking up.
Crossword puzzles. No way. Come on. I thought you knew.
Virgin by choice.
I'm a Sudoku guy.
Oh,
Of
confirmed
course
it.
you are.
Confirmed it.
First he brags about playing chess, and then says I'm a Sudoku guy.
Just
I
like
think I went on a
magazine.
date with this dude once.
Agent
It wasn't
Jones,
great.
Uh-oh.
He kept telling me he was a virgin.
Yeah, he insisted upon it.
Proud of it.
He's completely taking control of the conversation.
Oh.
At this rate,
back to tapping A.
Agent, did
I'm the worst at interrogating.
Okay, why didn't we just start with...
Mr.
Okay,
Morgan.
Greenvale is where the first game took
do you
place.
recognize these
Okay, we're getting
files?
something. Here we go.
Actual cutscene.
Oh, you can...
Aww.
Oh, he's gonna slip. Oh no!
Uh-oh, he touched the sanctuary.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Ow!
We told you. That's a
He's
sanctuary.
inside me. No, my virginity.
Go! Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction of
told you.
justice.
We told you. Go. Ah!
Did you guys notice that can of owl water came into play? It's like Chekhov.
I knew it would.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
What the fuck?
Mr. Morgan?
What the fuck? Oh, he's growling. Okay, cool.
Cut my finger with that can opener this
I just don't
morning.
understand why someone was, like a whole team of people were working on this game when they could have been making more visual novels.
Just no one raised their hand and said something.
No one did. No.
Yeah,
Everyone here is complicit, including
Everything
us.
should be fine now.
that's true. I am the most complicit.
Where'd she get the glove from?
I'm sorry for being so careless.
She definitely always had like a wrap on her hand because apparently she fucking cut her finger on a can.
I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition.
Matters.
The color red. Such an unusual thing to fear.
Okay.
Please.
That's a reference
Accept
to
my
the first
deepest
game?
apologies.
Question mark?
Nope. Just another thing they decided to dump on us, like Simon's love of
I'm sorry
Sudoku and
too,
chess,
Morgan.
that I don't feel like I needed to know.
Come on, Simon's
go.
apologizing
I
for
don't know
being
what I was
assaulted.
thinking.
I know.
Well, he touched the sacred.
Oh,
place.
right. He stepped on
I'll
his
never
dirty can.
touch one of your sanctuaries ever again. And no more red.
Even if
either.
it's on a beautiful woman's vagina, never.
Especially then.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I can
Don't
see
you
some red on his windowsill.
Yeah,
I
there's
know.
definitely red in the
There's
room.
several reddish tints in here.
Why would they do that?
There's a red book on the
Let
desk.
them go away. Sanctuary.
Now,
What's the red? What are you talking about?
Well,
You
he has
missed
an
that whole
aversion
plot
to
line?
color red.
Yeah, he's afraid of red.
Oh.
Come on, John, get with
them
it,
away
Jesus Christ.
from us.
It's so obvious.
It's not that.
Isn't the couch red?
strangely enough, this man
know,
has a
looks kinda
fear
red.
of the color
Brown,
red.
maybe?
It's
And I
immersion
believe that
therapy.
Fear is connected.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
It's still going.
Another strangely clean spot.
I don't care.
Mr.
Greenbelt-
Morgan, I'd like to
Greenbelt
ask you some questions about this case now.
Yeah, again, Greenvale.
We've been going
his first
for
game.
46 minutes.
Oh my
We
gosh.
don't
And I've skipped through so much of it. I hope this game's only an hour and a half long and
want
this is
to
it.
remember that.
I'm sorry, but there's no way
Finally,
around
the
this.
closure that all those fans
I remember
wanted.
hearing
wrapped
about
itself
this
up
case
well.
on the news when I was still a student.
Too much.
A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered, and the FBI stepped in to take over the case.
Okay, yeah, that's...
I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's
Deadly
throat.
Premonition. Fire walk with me.
Is that correct?
Finally, closure.
After that case, you went, and when you were, what
Alright. Okay.
That's a none of you.
were you?
He was
but
traumatized
have you-
after that case, apparently,
Got
which
it.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Like, the girl he
we're
loved
speed
died and
reading.
shit. I get it. It's fine.
think the
I mean, what? That didn't happen.
Read
what?
the.
Okay.
It's up there.
Did it?
one
Fuck.
Okay,
even
so at
mean
the end
to
of it,
select
it
silver
said
clock
to
in
read
that
the
trash
report.
pile.
It was an accident.
Is
I
that
kept
an
pressing
H5?
A. And now we're talking about an H5 clock. I'm really sorry, everyone.
Is that a clue? I know, where did this come from? How did she pick that out of everything in the room to say
Well,
this is
they
weird?
keep pointing out like stuff that are collector's items or something. I think this is what is it, Old Town Roadshow or Old Town Antique? What's
Antique
it called?
Roadshow. The Antique Roadshow, yeah. Wow, I haven't seen anything like this in a really long
took the
time. It has some
invisible ID.
markings. This is clearly from the 1800s. It's worth nothing.
Yeah, I love clocks too. Absolutely fascinating.
Simon can stay. Everyone else needs to go, but Simon is allowed to stay.
I disagree.
Oh.
We're gonna be best friends.
Wow. Oh. I like that Simon said, "Why? I like clocks," and she said, "I disagree." What a hard
Time
stance.
is valuable precisely because it can't be seen. Yet nowadays, people can't tell. I don't.
Whatever. What?
God.
Hear that?
Ever seen a beard? Ever seen a beard, Aaliyah?
Come on, Belle. Surely you know.
Hey, hold on a second here.
I'm not skipping through anything Simon says. We will hear him out.
That board of longitude thing. What the heck is that?
All right.
Has that been mentioned before?
I mean, I've heard of it before.
That's new information.
I don't know.
I'm an
No,
FBI
you haven't,
analyst,
Simon.
Remember?
Oh.
I just
It's pronounced
sorta
analyst.
can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really.
Okay. And smash A.
Come on.
Oh, fuck. You know? Okay, so my options now are a picture of a leaf, a honeycomb, and a jar. Okay.
What the fuck?
Huh.
What the fuck is this game? What have they done?
What's the button to get up and leave?
The first game was a survival horror.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's like an open world.
Fucking hell.
Maybe just slam A as much as you can. Let's just see if we can get out of this room.
That's not even a picture of a leaf, it's a tree.
Look at this giant leaf.
In Japan, they call that a leaf.
Oh, he has an aversion to red because of the red trees in the first game.
Oh, with the woman.
That actually does make sense.
Oh.
Okay.
This is a much better way to watch it.
Yeah.
But then somebody throws up something like board of latitude and everything gets real confusing. Ooh, a flashback? Are we gonna get gameplay?
Oh.
It's just gonna load up Deadly Premonition 1 and we're gonna play through the whole game.
Play title card. Is this it?
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
49 minutes.
White owls. The owl water.
The owl water.
When somebody needs
Song.
Is this the new 007?
Why didn't they start with this? They should have just had. If they had done, here's how you do it. If they had done, oh, we're going to this case, we got someone that has some leads. They go into the room, boom, it does the show on Zach Morgan, and then this. Then you go into this. And then people are like, oh shit, it's the guy from the first game. And then they do this.
I would have been excited, actually. I was excited to see Francis York Morgan.
That's been long forgotten.
Oh!
That was a butt and a snake, I think, simultaneously, which is pretty exciting.
Are these the Westworld credits?
It's True Detective.
Yeah, look, True Detective Season 2.
I could skip this, but I feel like I would just be skipping this in order to get to something I like less.
No, we can watch this. We have to watch this.
Yeah.
Wow. A twerking weed ass.
Did John make this? I don't understand.
And the butt was playing the trumpet.
Walk alone.
You guys, that was pretty cool.
Holy cow.
Still going. All right.
Ghost Rider.
Whoa.
This is.
Oh wait, yeah, that was Girl with the Dragon Tattoo intro. That was 101 Dalmatians. We're getting every intro.
Crocodile Dundee.
Well,
Nice.
Loosely directed by Swery.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said.
I find it hard to believe to be fair, Swery did say that he didn't even want to have combat in the first game. The publishers made him. So maybe this is what happens. This is like a Kojima situation where sometimes people need producers. It's like a John Smith situation, you know, where sometimes people just need to have their ideas reined back a little bit.
And it's just gonna
It's gonna have
your face.
And then he ends up naked reviewing 50 Shades of Grey. So
Jacob's Bellions was a masterpiece.
A little bit. That's true, actually. That was really good. Okay. Yep. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. Do you want to write a haiku?
Can you hear me,
It'll only
Zach?
take 4 hours. He's back to being Francis York Morgan.
Yeah, they said this game is both a prequel and a sequel. Or a prologue and an epilogue, actually, I believe is what they said. So I guess this is prologue.
There you are,
Just
Zach.
asked you to answer, not like you got to choose your answer. It's just press. That's just a button that just stops you in the middle of playing a game that says press
Sleeping
A to
again?
continue.
Yeah, I feel like it's what happens when you're asleep. Someone tries to wake you and you just sort of,
Well,
nah.
rise and
I
shine.
feel like that's what just happened.
It's time for us to...
Okay. Cool.
Does pressing A through dialogue boxes count as a video game?
Isn't that right, Zach?
Yeah, it technically does. It does.
Because that's what light novels are.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right that I haven't had any choice in the dialogue options. I just had choices of things to look at. I wonder what was up with that honeycomb.
Well, no, you got to choose warm milk or Dorito, right? Is that...
Yeah.
Why not both?
Oh, dead Chewy Premonition.
Oh,
it's Voldemort! Oh.
I don't know.
Dear God.
I don't know. If
That was a
that's right.
stretch.
Okay. That fucks with 2005 summer. Is there going to be gameplay outside now?
I thought it was going to be My Summer Car.
Can you imagine
I love those
if
palm
they let
trees.
me walk?
You play as a lobster.
Zach, it looks like she wants us to join her for
you're young.
breakfast.
I always look at my reflection in my tomato juice.
Good morning, me! Oh,
A clue from a friendly bird. What a start to my day.
it is Ghost of Tsushima.
Look at that, Zach. She's welcoming us with open arms.
Protein.
She's even willing to share that tasty morsel with us. What an honor.
Okay, I am more on board with what's happening now, but I would also like to play a video game.
Is he on a date with a pineapple?
What an amazing place. I've been
Might be.
on top of the moon since the moment I got here. And the name of this wonderful town, Le Carré, sounds like French to me. But what does it mean?
So we know Le Carré because that's where he went to find out about the murders where the girl got stuck in the
I'm
freezer
the
and they never
chef,
found her.
Dave.
He was supposedly on vacation.
If you
Yeah.
want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge.
I hope that they don't make him
Only
the murderer. That
amateur
would be a
chefs
bummer.
flap their
This is just
gums
Heavy
about
Rain.
stuff that ain't food related.
Maybe.
What? Spoilers.
Oh, hello, David Jawara. chef.
Wait,
Whoa.
Heavy Rain, that's the movie from Bowfinger, isn't it?
Did you hear
No.
that, Zach?
No, super
He's
no.
a true professional.
You're thinking of Chubby Rain.
Chubby Rain.
You say something, mister?
Masterpiece. Oh,
No,
It's
not
Chef.
to you. I was just talking to Zach.
Yeah.
Zach?
Okay.
Please don't
All right,
ask
yep.
me about Zach. It's a
I
private
like
matter.
his jacket, though.
If you say so.
Yeah, he's got a
Still.
deep V on that, actually.
Yeah.
Never
real
thought
nice.
the FBI
Yeah.
would ever come out to a little old town like ours.
it also
I
looks
do
like
work for
Zach
the
is wearing
FBI, but I
pajama
didn't come here for
pajama
an
top.
He is indeed
I
wearing
just
his
happened to stop
pajamas.
by on my way to
Yes.
New
Yeah,
Orleans.
because he's on
Which is a
vacation.
Thing
Oh.
that the first game would have let
Never
you
thought
choose to
there'd be
wear
a
because it
murder
had.
out here either. And it was a 16-year-old kid. Now I tell you,
A murder
this country
in
scene-
Louisiana?
What you reckon?
I skipped all of it.
This is a first.
Oh, dialogue options.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Very exciting. So he just told me that somebody
Please,
died
kill me.
and I'm on holiday. Thanks, that'll be all.
Yeah, that'll be good. Thanks.
This
I got
summer's
everything.
going to
Yeah.
watch out.
But we haven't had a conversation
The
yet.
least
That's
Clark
it.
sing, don't you think? The cat. We should be. Once we get. I'm all.
Okay,
Zach. This.
okay, okay, yep,
It.
okay. Oh, yep. Okay,
You
yep, okay, okay, yep.
What is
What
that
is-
supposed to be?
You know,
It's
we
a
don't have
bread
much
roll,
time
an
left.
omelet,
I just
a
wanna
crawdad,
finish
and some
this.
batteries.
Fucking hell.
All right. It's going to load us back into the room, and then
Yeah.
we're going to have to interrogate him more.
What did you remember?
I do want to know about his honeycomb and gameplay.
Whoa!
Oh my
Well,
God.
that's all the
Okay.
time we have.
Ow!
It did take an hour to reach gameplay.
Oh my God.
And we're just at a
10 out of 10
breakfast
game of the
buffet.
Yeah, I know. We did it, folks.
Holy shit. James, is that you?
Everyone's one. That is me. That's from my time down in Louisiana.
Yeah, Le Carre.
Yeah, Le Carre, great time. I was there on vacation. Don't ask any more about it.
Elise,
why aren't you in your pajamas?
Elise?
Oh, perhaps this is when we met.
Yep, that's what we did. We went on to vacation. Both individually went on vacation. I was looking for a honeycomb to put in a jar. And
Yeah.
I like that everyone else wears clothes to breakfast, not him though.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Did you see the pie over in the corner?
This,
It's
like
like
this
the-
pizza pie, or do you mean like?
No,
pizza.
there was another pie that was the size of
Oh.
like a normal pizza. Pretty cool.
Looks like an image of a real pie that was then massively. Like
They
down
scanned it
res.
in using the Rainbow Six Vegas face
It-
analyzer.
Honestly, also the textures on all of these items are identical.
Yeah.
Oh, John, is that you?
Yep. That's me.
Cool.
Well, we finally reached the
Oh
game
my god.
after 1 hour.
Oh, son of a fuck. But it's fine, because it won't let me have it. That's the whole game, right? Now I'm back to another cutscene. No, we really did reach the game after an hour.
All right, well,
Fucking
I guess
hell.
that just means we have to play more, huh?
I guess.
Should we call it here, or then we? Why are you like a baby? Why you look like a child
look so
running around on
small.
Christmas morning?
It's just really.
Look how
it's
wet
just
stairs.
Really big staircases.
The,
really
the
large.
banisters are so big. You're so small.
They are really.
Well,
big.
you're
They're
young.
Like they're like to his shoulders.
Francis York Morgan, and I'm on vacation in Rockaway.
You have that disease that Bean had in Ender's Game, where you grow linearly throughout your life.
Also, I like how when
Deep cut?
cleaning is
Anybody?
happening, literally nobody is allowed to leave the hotel.
Yeah,
We're
sorry,
all
we're washing the stairs. The carpet's wet.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm so irrationally happy to have gotten to a point where I can play the video game, but I guess we should stop.
Yeah, we ran out of time. We could do another at some point.
Yeah, do we want to go for an hour, another hour?
I have to do ad reads for Dude Soup, otherwise I would be like, sure.
Dear
But-
God. Well, thanks for joining me, everyone.
Thank you.
This is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me in my entire life, and you know, I hope.
I
Psychonauts 2 is
now
a
understand
lot
why
better.
this is your favorite game of all time.
Well, not this one. Okay, it was not this one. It's the first one. It's different.
Here's
The
a
song isn't
question.
the first game though.
Should we put up the whole thing unedited? Just leave it all in.
Oh God.
Leave all
I guess
of it
we
in.
could. I guess we
feel like we
could.
could, baby. Just leave it all in.
I
Otherwise,
guess we
people would be
could.
like, why didn't they do that? But if we show them everything, then they'll know, oh my God, they played for an hour
Maybe we
and nothing
do.
happened.
Maybe we do.
Let's think about it.
My pop filter is covered in dead skin. TMI?